Hey guys, Flare Double here. Welcome back to a brand new review video for you guys today. I'm gonna give my before thoughts, or before review over before when something is over, like a movie, or well, not a movie, but a show technically. And I just saw the first episode of Marvel Studios' What If. So, because it did came out today, and and immediately, so from seeing the first episode of this show, it was really good. I honestly really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed of the whole different idea or different concept as to what would happen, uh, or what if this happens and not this, and which is really awesome. And of course that's what I originally thought when I first saw the trailers of the show, and of this possibly technically being what this show is about, is being where, like, for example, with the MCU movies, but technically just a different, what would happen, things will happen technically differently in, I guess, the MCU movies, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'll try to make it sense. I don't know. Anyways, but the first episode, I'm not going to give out any spoilers, but I will say this first episode had Captain Carter, which is in this picture right here. Right here. Yeah, so Captain Carter. And so pretty much this one, really cool. I honestly really enjoyed it because, well, one, it definitely gave a little bit of nostalgic vibes to it, a little bit, not gonna lie, from was it the first Captain America movie? And definitely, showing as to what would happen if, for example, if Steve Rogers technically doesn't become Captain America, pretty much, in which I honestly like that with this first episode, because again, like, yeah, I mean, because again, in the first Captain America movie, we see, of course, Steve Rogers becoming Captain America, while in this we don't, and which is a really neat twist to it. But again, this doesn't mean like, or Steve Rogers doesn't really do anything. He actually does do something in this episode. So just to clarify, he does do something in this first episode. So he doesn't, he's not just like he's not Captain America or something, but he does do something in this episode. So I will definitely say that, and which I still actually really like, and which is really cool because was it Iron Man's dad, or Tony's father, he helps Steve a little bit out with something, and which is again really cool, and I really like that. So it really is really cool, and the neat idea about it too is, Carter and Steve, they still have that little bit of a relationship, just like in the MCU movies, which is again really neat. And again, I really like on what they're already going for. Especially how it all ended with the first episode. I'm very interested to see what will technically now happen next. I think what's actually happening is, I think they're gonna go in order as to all the MCU movies. They're gonna kind of go in order a little bit in certain movies, so, which I am excited for, to be honest, because it's kind of, again, like a nostalgic trip over the MCU movies, but not just that, but also seeing as to what will happen differently than what we usually see from the movies, and that's again really cool, and this to see something differently than just going ahead and seeing something the same way. And this is again also, this isn't from something that, from what I'm seeing, it's not because of, like, the reason why things are changing. It's not because of something like breaking through or something, I guess. I don't know. There's just multiple, I guess. There's multiple realities, let's just say that is part of this whole thing. So, which I guess makes more sense I guess actually, and which is really, really cool. And I'm curious if something like that would be maybe in the MCU, like the actual MCU, with the movies. I don't know, maybe. It could be maybe a possible thing. But I don't really think so. I don't know. But we'll see. But I don't know. But again, I'm excited to see the next episode for this with this series. I'm definitely gonna give my full review with the entire show after when this is over. After when this show is over. So after when this show is over, I will do a full review over to why I thought about the entire show. Just like with Loki, for example, when I did the before review with like technically giving my review of the first episode. And then after when the show was over, then I gave my full entire review over the entire series of Loki. So, yeah. So again, or at least the first season of Loki. So again, with season 2, that will be coming soon. As soon as season 2 does come along. So, yeah. But anyways, but the thing I am excited to see about this one, especially, is to see as to what will happen with the next few episodes. Like, I'm interested to see, as we saw from a little bit of the trailer, and especially from the posters, we saw Spider-Man having, like, Doctor Strange, I think that's what we saw. And so I'm really excited to see that, because that's kind of something that might be happening possibly with Spider-Man No Way Home. So I'm excited with that. So that might be something that they'll give a little bit of a tease, possibly, technically. And then that might actually maybe happen with No Way Home. I don't know, we'll see. And I'm also excited to see Doctor Strange as to how that will affect, Tony Stark with Iron Man, stuff like that. And so I'm excited to see as to, I'm technically excited to see with everything, with every hero, to see what will happen what if this happened instead of this, or something like, for example, what if Iron Man doesn't become Iron Man, or something like that. Again, I'm interested. And I'm also interested to see Thor. What's going to happen with Thor? That's actually the thing I'm actually curious about. I don't think anyone has been really asking about Thor, so I'm curious about Thor, actually. Like, what changes will there be for Thor? Is Loki going to be Thor, I guess? I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, but yeah, again, just really excited for this, so yeah. And I also really like with the first episode already, it seems like with the first episode, they really are trying to make the show, it seems like they're trying to make the show a bit more comedy, but still having, the action part of course, of this. Which I do like, because, I mean, yeah, like if you compare, for example, with Avengers, or not Avengers, with the MCU movies, all the MCU movies have comedy in it, but this, for some reason, had a little bit more. Like, it seemed like they were trying to push that a little bit, just a tiny bit with the comedy a little bit, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, like, I don't enjoy that, and I really do. I like that, actually. And that's kind of I'm just, but at the same time, I'm hoping that they don't overdo it too much, which I don't think they will, so I don't think they will, but, I don't think they're gonna push that too much, but I think they're just gonna have, of course, their limit over how much comedy there is with the episodes. And I think, of course, they're going to obviously have comedy, as always, and that's what all the MCU movies is. For the MCU movies have comedy in it, while this, has a little bit more. I don't know, at least for an episode. So it seems like maybe like the next episode, they might have a lot of comedy as well. So I don't know, but anyways, yeah. That's that. So yeah, again, I'm excited to see the next episode. I'm excited to see what this show is going to go on forward as. Like, I'm excited to see what's going to happen later in the future. And I'm also curious as to how many episodes they're actually going to be doing with this. I'm assuming a lot. They would have to maybe do a lot of episodes of this show because, well, again, if they're going to be showing maybe a lot of MCU movies here, technically, there of course is a lot of heroes, a lot of superheroes. So I'm assuming they're gonna show. I'm hoping maybe every one of them. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm curious about it, so we'll see. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah. But again, this is all part of the reality kind of thing. So I'm excited to see as to how that's gonna be. So yeah. But yeah, again, like I said, first episode, I give it straight 10 out of 10. Scale 1 to 10, definitely 10 out of 10. So I'm excited to see the second episode. Again, so far this show has a lot of action still. It has a bit more comedy to it, which I really enjoy as well. So action with comedy, great, with this one. And I like the whole storyline plot they're going with again, the different realities to it, and the different types of things that what would happen if this happened instead of this. That's something I really like, and it is a bit of like as you think about it, it's some sort of like a mind trick to it with with Marvel, because you really need to think, or that you yourself, you're literally thinking while you're watching this episode, you're thinking to yourself, you're like, oh, okay, I would assume maybe this would happen, but you don't know if it's gonna actually happen or if not. And that was the thing with me with watching the first episodes. Like, I was curious of so many things. I'm like, okay, this might happen. Oh, nope, never mind. So in some ways, that's kind of what was happening with me with watching this first episode. So again, I'm excited to see as to how that's gonna be like with the next few episodes. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah. But yeah, again, I'm excited to see this. Again, I'll give out my full entire review after when this show is over. So yeah. Anyways, so that is that. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can subscribe, comment, like if you guys enjoyed the video, and also you guys can click that notification bell icon next to the subscribe button so you know if I never upload a new video. And also my socials will be link in the description as well. My Twitter, Instagram, Storyfire, those will be link in the description. And yeah. And again, Flare Double merch in the description as well. So you guys, if you want, you guys can get those. And yeah, and also we are very close to 500 subscribers. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I would recommend because then you guys will see more content on this channel. So more reaction videos, more review videos, and hopefully I'll figure something else out with other different types of content. So yeah. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.